Welcome back to the LVM Trade news channel. My name's Mark, your fundamental and technical analyst. And well, what we're seeing at the moment is the coronavirus has had a big impact on the USD recently. So we're going to be taking a look at what's been happening in the market. Is gold still on the up? What we have seen recently is the American dollar, the USD, going down, and the Canadian dollar going up. And we should also take a look and think about what's been happening with the gold market, because the gold market has been going really strong, and also the oil as well has been going. It went all the way down and now it's gone all the way up. And if you do like trading Bitcoin, some people are saying that it's going to be hitting 15,000 again soon. But that's a different topic. Without further ado, let's jump into the channel. Thank you once again for coming back, and remember to hit the like and subscribe button. Okay, thanks. So first of all, let's take a look at the US dollar index. The weekly price chart shows last week printed a strong bearish candlestick which closed right at its low, a bearish sign. Now, this is important. The short-term price action is unquestionably bearish. There is finally a long-term bearish trend, luckily. As the lower the price goes, it's been lower than it's been 3 to 6 months ago. Actually, in fact, the weekly close is lowest made in, it's almost been a year since it's closed at that level. The problem for bears is that the price is now so close to the 12087 area, which has provided support really since 2019. So almost, a year it's been this way. So a break below the 12087 would be a significant bearish technical development if this was to happen. Overall, if you're going to be trading next week, next week's prices movements in the US dollar, they look more likely to be going down than up. So remember, the USD is most likely going to be going down than on an upward trend. So if you're trading, please keep this in mind, and I hope that these things help with your trades. So let's take a look at the Australian dollar and the American dollar, and let's see what's been happening in this market, because there's been quite a few changes. And well, without further ado, let's jump into it. The Australian dollar has rallied significantly during the week, reaching towards the 0.71 level. Ultimately, we broke above there, and then we've pulled back to show signs of exhaustion. However, we have broken out now, and I think that short-term pullbacks will continue to be thought of as buying opportunities as the Federal Reserve continues to work against the value of the US dollar. The 0.70 level is what I consider to be the floor point at this point. So if I was a buyer, I would have no interest whatsoever in shorting. Okay, so one thing I really wanted to cover today was the British pound has made a big change against the CHF. Now, this is a really big change in the market. It's something we don't really see. We don't see a lot of. Now, essentially, the British pound has just been on the up, and let's take a look at it, and I'll show you the chart. The British pound, essentially the GBP, tried to rally during the week, but found enough resistance to turn around and form a bit of a shooting star. Ultimately, I think that the market will continue to be very choppy here in this one, as you can see. But I think that at this point, if we can break above the top of the week, the top level of the week, then the market could pick up quite a bit of momentum towards the 1.2150 level. Ultimately, if we break down below the 1.17 level, then this pair probably drops down to the 1.15 handle. This could be an interesting play, considering that it's really risk sensitive, to be honest. So there's definitely been an explosion with the euro and the USD. It's a catastrophe, it's a bomb, and it's something that we definitely need to take a look at. So let's have a look. Euro has exploded to the upside during this trading week, breaking above the 1.15 handle rather handedly. At this point, I think that buyers will continue to jump into this market if you're buying on any type of dip, as we have clearly changed the overall attitude of the US dollar. As the euro has been mainly beneficiary, I believe that this market will continue to go towards 1.20 level long term. However, let's talk about short term. I would not only expect some type of pullback, but I would really welcome it. With this, I like the idea of finding value at lower levels, especially the closer that we get to the 1.15 mark. And thank you once again for tuning into the LVM Trade news channel on YouTube. Remember to go to lvmtrade.com for free education, and our LVM Trade Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram. And we'll see you there. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. My name's Mark, and I'll catch you in the next one.